Lightboxes can really add a new dimension to your product photography and give an interesting look to video. But how do you do it on a budget? YouTube has quite a few DIY lightbox videos. You buy $50 worth of wood, LED light strips, frosted glass, and a power supply. Then make sure you already own $1,000 worth of power tools and equipment. And finally, spend 3 hours making the lightbox. On second thought, don't do that. Instead, just buy this for $36 delivered. This is an LED light panel. Normally they're used for office lighting, but they make a really flexible video light with multiple applications, including a lightbox. This one is 600 by 600 millimeters, or just about 24 by 24 inches. It's rated at 30 watts power draw. It has a steel backplate that disperses heat easily, and it adds a lot of rigidity. The front is a very solid plastic that doesn't look like it'll scratch very easily. The panel weighs 3.5 kilos and the power supply weighs 0.27 kilos. So in American terminology, that's 7.7 pounds, and the power supply is 0.6 of a pound. From a specification point of view, this one has a CRI, a color rendering index of 93, which is pretty good. It's a score out of 100, and anything above 90 is typically reasonably good for your video applications. I chose one with a color temperature of 6000 Kelvin, which is daylight equivalent. Now you can choose them in a particular color, so if you wanted something that's more similar to an incandescent light bulb, then you can order that. The panel has the technical capability of being dimmable, but that requires a separate, not included controller that costs about the same as the panel itself, so I didn't go with it, but you certainly can if you want to. Conveniently, the power supply comes with these adhesive stickers on the back, so you can mount it out of the way if you need to. The cord that comes with the power supply is pretty short. It's about 3 feet, 1.1 meter or so, which is not very long, so you'll probably have to buy a separate extension cable if you need to mount it in separate places. The light has these 4 triangle rings, in quotes, rings, that give you a lot of ways of mounting it temporarily. I chose to run a string or rope through it so I can hang it off a hook anywhere I like. Alternately, you could put it on some hooks directly attached to the wall, or you can lean it against the wall, or you can even simply lie it flat on the ground and have it as an upward facing light. The light's really quite versatile. It's very well diffused. It's a very even, clean light. You'd never know where the LEDs in the light source were. It's also fairly bright, so it's good as an additional video light. I bought this one on eBay under the Lumex NovaBlade brand. Now I suspect this is an Australian only brand, so search for LED light panel and it'll give you a good range of options. Just be careful to get one that has a CRI greater than 90. Lots of them don't tell you what the CRI is, and it's actually a very important feature for your video work. Alright, hopefully that'll save you some money and a lot of effort from doing it yourself. Just buy this LED light panel. That's all I've got for this video. If you liked it, please give me a like, or if you've got something to add, give me a comment below and we can talk about it. I'd love to. All right, see you on the next one.